This week on Life on Jupiter, we hit the highway, get new rigging, regale our chain, meet Elvis and Alan, Princess Goes Country, and I'm having another midlife crisis.
First time I played in months, so I don't want that shit.
We spent a few days in Paducah, Kentucky. We lost hours poking through the second-hand shops. And once again, we had timed it well and caught a music festival.
Through all the pennies in my wishing. I'd love to know you were beautiful mind. Had a dream of heaven once upon a time. She tried to warn us of the dreams we'd fly.
All this country music had given me a little inspiration.
God, I want to have a band.
This is catfish, I guess, from the Ohio River here in Paducah, Kentucky. Give me some catfish.
Is it good? Yes, you're so good.
We heard that song fairly recently for the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Every local band at every local restaurant and bar
They'll
covers
play
that
that
song.
Oh, yeah.
I'm finished now.
Do it again.
No, I'm on my lunch. First time I played in months, so I don't want that shit.
Well, I left Chattanooga, boy, had $1 and a dime. Headed out for Nashville on the Hard Rock Line. I'm working on that old steamboat and learned to rob and steal. When my feet had touched dry land, how happy I did feel. Been saving every penny for to make up through the fall. Working for that dollar, but it never adds up at all. Coming around the riverbank, heard the old train whistle sang. very next thing you hear from me, I've been tied to a ball and chain. Well, come this time tomorrow, reckon I don't know where I'll be. But if it wasn't for that old sheriff, I'd be back in Tennessee, playing cards and crap games, not looking for the score. And if I ever get back home again, I'll never roam no more. Gather round, you good time boys, listen to my song. May not know better, but I know you know right from wrong. Buy yourself a postcard, see the lights of town. Find yourself a country girl, keep quiet and settle down.
We're in Kentucky Lake in Tennessee, just halfway down, I guess. And we've just been sort of chilling for the last few days. Well, when I say chilling, I mean not traveling. We've definitely been working. So we found a good spot with, it's pretty, it's quiet, and good internet. So we've been working on our website and our merchandise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we're, you know, excited about, but
Just hard.
there's a lot of curly things, like we have to start a business to be able to sell anything. So then the challenge is where to set up this business. Obviously not here in the US, because we're not US based, and we'd have to pay US tax. So we're, yeah, looking in all sort of options. So it's not going to be a quick fix at this stage. Unless, you know what, if any of you guys want some merch, how about message us, and maybe we can arrange something on PayPal on the private account, and then we can just send it to your address from the printers. That might be good for now.
Yeah.
So yeah, do that. If you're keen on some merch, just get in touch with us, and we can arrange it, because, you know, I'm excited. I love this stuff.
And we'll give you discount too.
Yeah, well, patrons get discount, depending on your tier level, of course. But yeah, so we'll do that.
Okay.
So, just down the road here is, well, just down the lake here, 30 miles, is the marina where we plan to leave Jupy for a few days. I'm going to hire a car. We should go for a drive, like, and see parts that we can't see, like the mountains. I really want to see the mountains. And that's a fair drive. Like, say, Denver, Colorado, I just worked out was 17-hour drive. Yeah. But if we were to get the car for a week, it may just give us a taste of America that I'm desperate to see. And we're never going to see it from the deck of Jupiter. So we're still thinking about that. Maybe today we'll decide on that. It's going to be, you know, a big chunk of cash. But this is our chance, you know. We've only got 1 month left on our visa entry.
Let's do it.
So, we've got to decide. Think about that today.
Gather round, you good time boys, listen to my song. May not know better, but I know you know right from wrong. Buy yourself a postcard so you can see the lights of town. Find yourself a country girl, keep quiet and settle down.
What you got?
Got our new rigging. It's pretty heavy.
Really? Where are we gonna put it?
Well, I can lift it.
Only just. Put it up in the back here.
Okay.
If you grab a towel, I'll slide it up over there, just on the seat there. Ready?
Wait. Maybe you can put it more closer.
I need room to walk. Oh yeah! Okay.
Oh my God.
Push it up.
Yeah.
Alright, this one's not so bad.
What is that?
It's the other wire.
Ow!
Sorry, baby. I see shiny new rigging.
Wow.
These will be the stay locks. Hopefully, all here. This is DIY rigging, yeah? You gotta buy stay locks. Let's check it's all there, I guess. That's the end here. I think that's all there. Should be 3 stays here. And that's the other 2 shrouds there, the smaller wire.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to double check we've got the right fittings here. $1,000 worth of wire, those 3. And this. 1, 2, 4. That's for the intermediate shrouds. 4-stay shrouds.
New toy?
Well, just replacing the old toy. So the options for the rigging were, we got quotes in Chicago, we got quotes in Milwaukee, was it? Detroit. And we got quotes East Coast and West Coast. Florida and LA. Nothing below $2,500 for swaged fittings and new wire. Just, was it 5 swages and new wire? $2,500. So this is $1,760. Oh, plus the other wire, which was about $300. So call it $2,000. But this way, I get to do it myself. I get to use, and I get my own stay locks. I've had stay locks on the bottom all this time, but not the top. So these are ones for the top. And then in the future, all I have to do is buy new wire. And I use the stay locks again. With a stay lock, all you have to do is replace the wedges. New wedge every time. And these are like, I don't know, $10 each, depending on what size. So yeah, it's more of a future investment because then I can DIY anywhere in the world. You can buy wire. So that's what we do in. So our anchor chain, which is only 1.5 years old, brand new when we bought it. Low Franz, I think, is the brand. Low Franz. Italian. Supposed to be pretty good. It's just not lasting. It's well, we lost 20 meters of it in New York. We had to cut some away, but it's rusting. 1.5 years, rusting. It does get a lot of use, like every day. So still, I expected more. So get a hire car coming. Well, we're going to go pick it up shortly. Got a taxi in 1 hour, and we're going to get it regaled. Pull it out of the hatch.
Where are we going to put it? We don't have a bag.
We're going to find a bag or something.
at the end.
You give me slack. Don't let it all start falling in the water, yeah? Just give me that. I'll do.
It's gonna fall.
Yeah, well, just try and stop the chain.
I got it.
Good job.
Which one?
It's alright. I gotta go hide the key. Those guys are watching.
So, we were on a mission. With a hire car waiting for us, we had to drive halfway to Memphis to drop off the chain and then pick it up a week later. This means that we could go visit Elvis and we could also go to the country music capital of the world, Nashville.
Where are we going?
Let's have lunch. Have you found somewhere?
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry me.
Love comes fast. Heaven is a place on earth. Heaven is a place on earth.
In a quarter mile, you will arrive at your destination.
I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Will that long old train come back? For the night is dark and the sky is cloudy. Traveling on that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see me. For that long old train, won't you carry me? Oh, train, 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 won't you carry me home? Oh. Mama, I'm sure the handle now is around. But I'm on the handle, girl. Oh, yeah, yeah.
We're going home. No, we're going to horsey. horsey. Yay, we're gonna ride a horse. We're going to ride a horse. Are you excited?
Yeah. You were more excited.
I'm more excited. This is maybe my second time in my entire life to ride a horse. I don't remember the first
And the
time.
first time you were just a kid.
Yeah.
Nice. 90 minutes through the,
Oh my god.
what's it called? Land between the rivers in
Yep.
Kentucky.
Should have a cowboy hat.
Yeah, well, we could play dress up, so it's nearly Halloween, I guess.
Look, their hair is like my hair. So we're
Yeah,
the same.
ponytail.
Similar.
And you use it to swat flies too, don't you?
Yep. Whew. That's not what they do.
This is Sunny.
Hi, Sunny. You're a boy?
Come up here. Yep, they're all boys.
Wow. Okay, it's my first time, so I'm a bit
Yay,
nervous.
okay. Give me just a second. I'll help you over, okay?
And then
Take this foot and go ahead and kind of hop over.
Yeah.
There you go.
I can't reach
Yes,
it anyway.
definitely gonna have to bring those up for
Yeah.
you.
Wow.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long till I'm back at the pond. I'm pulling up the truck down at the dock. It's time to do some cruising, baby, get a little stuck. It's a Saturday joyride, Percy Beast is the spot. We're on a boat, we're feeling fine. Drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. There's a party on the water, it's a hell of a
Kick.
time. We're on a boat, we're killing time.
Kick. Yay. Don't run. Oops. Here. Oh my god. She is like jumping.
Didn't want to walk up the hill.
So lazy. Danger, stand back from things.
Got a sore bum?
No, my ankles.
Trying to reach the stirrup. You can take your foot out, it's just to help you stay on the saddle, that's all. Poor B's legs are too short for the saddle. It's the highest stirrup adjustment, but she can't stand up.
Big blue sky, we live it up, we got it down. Here's the feeling, alright, it's a hell of a time. Falling for a small town girl. So kiss me, darling, rock my world, rock my world, rock my world.
Smile. You're a lazy horse.
We're on a boat, we're feeling fine. Drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up,
Oh, that's the name.
we're coming
Look at
down.
me.
There's a party on the water, it's a hell
Oh,
of a time.
he wants more cuddle.
We're killing time. In our own honky tonk with a bottle of wine. We're going up, we're coming down. Cheers to feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. 'cause I've been wrapped around her finger since the first time we went out. Every day and every night she's all I think about. Well, I need a girl beside me when the lights go out. I think it's time to put a ring on this finger I'm wrapped around. Called up the bank, took out a loan, went and bought the perfect stone. Called up her dad on the phone, taking him to dinner Sunday night. Oh, I never been so nervous in my life. I wanna do this right. I've been wrapped around the finger since the first time we went.
Nice shiny chain, huh? Can't believe it, only a year and a half old, and it was rusting bad, like shelling, you know, breaking away. So it was definitely time. Now, I shopped around for the cheap galvanizing place and I found the quote here, 65 cents per pound, and that sounded like it was going to be really cheap compared to Mobile, which was $300 plus freight. So we hired a car here in Tennessee, drove an hour and a half to the galvanizing place. They were helpful, took it from us, said pick it up Tuesday, and then suddenly I said, so how much was it? And he said, oh, well, it falls below our minimum of $400. But, oh, man, you told me 65 cents a pound. So he ended up giving it to us for $163, which is what I expected. But yeah, tried to pull a minimum purchase bullshit.
In case you're wondering, I'm marking out 4-meter marks on the chain because a 4:1 scope is what I would normally use. So if we were anchored in 5 meters of water, I would tell Princess put out 5 marks, and then we would have a 20-meter scope.
So just putting the chain, the new galvanized anchor chain, back in the locker. I just want to sweep out the locker first though, and actually give it a scrub. Get salt built up and dirt, and also the chain, because it's chain sitting in salt water when it comes up normally, and then that salt water is sitting on the aluminium with the chain. So that's a dissimilar metal. So you'd like to avoid the anchor chain touching the aluminium. So we've got a new rubber mat we're going to put down to help avoid the chain touch the aluminium. Just to, do the best you can to avoid any sort of corrosion issues. Alright, got to scrub this thing up now. Get some of this Mississippi mud out of here. Well, yeah, you can go get the end of the chain. And so I put this on the end of the chain because I may decide to join the rope road. So that's where I can join the rope. The rope can't go through the chain itself, it's too large a diameter, but through this carabiner it can go through, because we only have 50 meters of chain left now. Sometimes if you want to anchor, like I've anchored in 40 meters of water by adding 100 meters of rope plus back then it was about 60 meters of chain. And also I secure the chain to the boat with 2 ropes. One is a bit longer than the other, and so all I do is put a stopper knot through the chain, and so that way this rope with the chain out of control, just like zip, 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 down, you know, coming out, there's going to be a huge yank which may break the first rope, but it should be enough absorption of energy that the second rope will hold. So that is my theory. So I'm going to put this one through and just put a figure 8. So that will break first, and then this one I'll put a little further down. Oh. Like so. Let me show you properly. So, as you can see, that's the first one. It'll probably break, and then it should be captured by the second one. So that's my theory. Attach it to the anchor. Get my tools. I prefer galvanized shackle, galvanized anchor, galvanized chain. Some people use stainless shackles, but all you're doing is introducing dissimilar metal corrosion. So there's no need. Plus, galvanized shackle's a bit more honest. You can see if it's failing. Stainless gets hairline fractures and just fails all of a sudden without any warning, which is what happened to my last boat's rigging. But we do use a bit of stainless wire, a bit of seizing wire. You want to tuck away the sharp end, put him in the hole if you can, like that. Job done.